cell phone case company, and they do Decadent and stuff like that. You guys know I love deco. I had a shop of my own, so I'm very specific and particular of what shops I review. I've actually reviewed them once before. I will link that review right over here for you, but I was underwhelmed, to be honest. Their work was gorgeous, and I got a Little Mermaid case last time, which was so beautiful, but it was broken, and I had tried contacting them quite a few times and they never got back to me, so I really regretted putting a review up in the first place, but I didn't want to completely delete it, so I just kind of left it up and said whatever. So they contacted me again recently, and I think they forgot they had already worked with me before, so I let them know just because obviously I'm an honest person, and they wanted to send me another case anyway, and I told them I was going to be as specific as possible this time so I could see how good they were with actually customizing the cases, and I also told them that I had issues with my case last time so that I would tell you guys about that because I wanted to be honest. And I did tell you guys the issues I had with my case the first time, so I didn't hide it or anything, but I said maybe it was just, you know, my case, maybe this doesn't happen often. Well, I was wrong, so I want to tell you guys now. I think their work is beautiful. I think they are very skilled, but I think the quality of their cases is really crappy, and I'm just gonna be honest and straight up say it because this is the second time I've gotten a case from them and the same exact thing happened to this case. It came broken. The difference now is that it comes a little more packaged than before. It not only comes in the standard box, but it also comes with this little plastic thing, and then it comes with the case itself was inside a plastic. This is for the second case. It's a front and back case, and then they have their usual little card that I'll show you, this big poster kind of thing, and I believe that was it. Hopefully I'm not missing anything. This time I wanted to pick a more girly case. Last time I picked Ariel from The Little Mermaid and it was more of like a purple and blue theme. This time I picked a pink theme, and as you can see it comes with two sides, the front and the back. And the work itself is gorgeous. The pieces are beautiful. It is like spectacularly done. You can see on the other side of the case, since it's a clear case, you can see how they glued all the pieces and all of that. They also changed their logo on the bottom there that goes inside the case, and I'll do a close-up now. As you can see, it's just a sticker now, and it's not inside the actual clear part of it to where the case protects it and it doesn't come off. Now it actually comes off, and mine actually came halfway ripped off. So that was one thing. It doesn't really matter because no one's gonna see that, so that wasn't like points off or anything. But the first time I used it, when I tried taking it off, a couple of the diamonds on the top had already fallen off, which wasn't a big deal. That's kind of standard. They even give you a little pack with, you know, some extra rhinestones and all that. It does look like they use really high quality Swarovski. From what I can tell, the pieces are beautiful. The cabochons are really well placed. They add a little bit of Swarovski crystals on top of the cabs themselves to add some more detail. So overall, the work itself is beautiful. The one thing I would change if I were them were the cases. I don't know who they're getting them from, but these clear cases that they actually do their work on are awful, because every time I've gotten them, the same little piece has been broken, so I can't actually clamp it together on my phone. So you guys can see where it's broken. It's this thing right here. You can see it moves. See how it's like sticking down now, and then I can make it stick up. So it came down, so I couldn't clip it at all. If I move it up a little bit, then it'll clip, but it's about to break, like it's really flimsy. So that's the part that's not letting me actually close the case, and then there's a little gap on this side of the case, and it's not completely shutting. So here's a little close-up of the case, and as you can see, it is quite beautiful. The pieces are so nice. The Swarovski really, really glitters, and I love the little carriage and the carousel horses. I think it's just so magical. So the case itself is really pretty. You can see here that they glue all the pieces on. It's pretty evident. And then their Lex Addiction little sign. The front case is just as beautiful. Here's the detailing on the top, as well as on the bottom, which goes around the home button. And if I kind of, you know, mess with it a little bit, I can get it to my phone to where it won't fall off, but it's still not stable, if you know what I'm saying. So that was a huge disappointment. And in the Little Mermaid case that I reviewed last time, one of the bigger cabochons were broken. I think it was the shell, if I remember correctly. So a piece came broken, plus the case was broken. So I would never actually get a chance to use that case because the case itself was broken. So points off for that. Obviously, you don't want something that you just bought to be broken to where you can't even use it. And after all the work they put into it, I figured they would want to get a case that was a little more high quality, I guess, not like cheapy plastic like this one. And another thing that I have to complain about is their customer service. It's awful. I'm just gonna be honest. They didn't contact me back at all. You'd think that since I'm doing a review, they would go out of their way a little more to contact me. If they're gonna send something to someone who's gonna put it out there in the internet of how their products are, why wouldn't they keep in touch with them and, you know, listen to the issues they had and at least message them back? I mean, I never got a response at all, and it was ridiculous. So I guess they just didn't care that I got a broken one. I don't know if they just don't care that it's going to be out there, but you know, I'm very respectful of companies. I just don't want someone to be spending this much money on a cell phone case if it's not worth it to me, especially if they're my friends, because that's how I consider you guys. So customer service is pretty bad. Everything I told them that I wanted to customize on my case, they didn't do at all. And I told them that I was doing this specifically so I could tell you guys how good their customization is. They didn't customize it at all. I mean, all the things that I asked them to do, they didn't do it. This just looks exactly like the picture, so it looks like they just kind of sent me one that they already had made. It doesn't look like they actually made it for me. So hopefully if you guys are paid customers, they would actually go out of their way to customize it, since they didn't do that for me. I'm to the point where I'd have to give them only 2 stars. And the stars are gonna be for packaging and shipping, because those were the only things that I was happy with. Shipping was very quick, packaging was perfect, it was pristine, it came perfectly packaged like you saw, and it was very stable. Your pieces don't come broken because it's in such a great stable box. But then I have to take out the 3 stars for the product, pricing, and customer service. The pricing for this product, if it's gonna come broken, is not worth it to me. If it wasn't broken, if the plastic case itself was a little more high-end, then I would think it was worth it because their pieces are really high quality. So it does really factor into the price. You're paying for all the pieces because they do use Swarovski, they do use really beautiful pieces, and I think it's worth it if they change the case that they use their pieces on. So I was a little conflicted whether or not to give them a star for that or not, because I don't know. I almost want to give them half because the pieces are amazing but the case itself isn't. But I'm gonna have to stick with 2 stars out of 5 because I was just really underwhelmed. Like I said, the case is beautiful, but the functionality of it, I guess, is what's wrong. So I really hope that they fix all this. I hope they're not insulted by my review. I'm in no means trying to badmouth the company. I don't have a reason to. I don't own a shop. I don't have mine open, so I'm not in any kind of competition with them. I'm not trying to profit from this. And the only reason I accepted it for a review wasn't to get free stuff. It was to see if maybe this time it wouldn't go wrong like the first time, and I could give you guys a final review and my thoughts on the company. Anyway, that is my honest review. I hope you guys appreciate it. I do get a little worried because I don't want any hate or drama. I hope the company can respect my constructive criticism. And like I said, if they make their customer service a little better and responsive, and also fix the plastic case itself to where they get one that's a little better quality, then I would definitely purchase from them because they do beautiful work and it is stunning. Like, the quality of the pieces and everything is quite stunning. But that's just not enough for me to spend that much money if I can't use it, obviously. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy that review, and that's it. Bye!